Going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back. What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to everybody in the building. Shout out to all of the visionaries. And of course, we're back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's start off by hitting that like button. Let's hit that like button for me, family. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. After you hit the like button, share today's show. Share today's show. Share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere that you share content. Make sure you share today's show. We're going to get into it. We're going to get right into it. But before we get into it, make sure you go to the playlist section and check out part one of this topic. Make sure you go check out part one of this topic. Also, check out my latest series, The Black Man's Pain Storage. Make sure you check out my latest series, The Black Man's Pain Storage. Just go to the playlist section of the channel and click the Black Man's Pain Storage, and you can check out any other playlist for Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I appreciate all the love and the support. Appreciate all the love and the support. Also, get down in the description box and go follow me and my brother, the Book of Ronan podcast channel. The link is down in the description box. Also, follow us on Instagram at Foundational Manhood Podcast. That's Foundational Manhood Podcast on Instagram. Shout out to everybody. Let me get over here to the chat room and give some shout outs while you guys hit the like button and share today's show. Shout out to Bert in the building. I appreciate you. Shout out to you, Bert. Hey, what's up, Nadia? Good to see you, sweetheart. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Letitia. Good to see you, love. I appreciate your love and your support. Shout out to my man, Jay from Philly. No doubt, man. I appreciate your support, Jay from Philly. Shout out to Miss Angie. Good to see you, Miss Angie, as always. Shout out to you. Always coming through and holding it down in the Chizat. Shout out to you, Miss Angie. Profitable Pat, salute. He said, I just listened to part one. Great content. Appreciate you. Shout out to Profitable Pat in the building. Shout out to the OG Mace. Salute, salute, salute. Travis Rogers, salute, salute. Good to see you. Perfectly Imperfect. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Perfectly Imperfect? Stingray Cool, what's good? He said, yes, I think it's a fetish. Yeah, make sure you check out part one, Stingray Cool, because this is a part two, because I got so caught up in part one with the first part of my conversation that I didn't realize that I couldn't let that show go any longer, because the show probably would have been like 3 hours. And you know, y'all know me, I don't do those long type of shows. So we are back here today with part two. So make sure y'all hit the like button and make sure y'all share today's show. Let me put the tip in. What's good? What's good? Has the black gender war become a fetish? Part two. I'm asking the question again. Has the black gender war become a fetish? Part two. Now, make sure you guys go and check out part one. Make sure you guys go and check out part one. Now, I know you guys are looking at the thumbnail and y'all are like, what is going on here? What's up with the thumbnail? But today's show is going to be, of course, a part two. But there's an aspect of this black gender war here on YouTube, here on social media, that is a component that is like fuel. And I'm not saying that these people add fuel to the fire purposely. Sometimes they do. But just by the constant viewership in the mass numbers, it also proves that there's another fetish, or another type of fetish rather, that is involved with this black gender war. Make sure you guys go and check out part 1. We talked about BDSM. But today, we're going to talk about the people who love to watch. We're going to talk about voyeurs. This is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the people who pay to see this, what they like to call a level of entertainment. See, because if you notice, and shout out to everybody in the building, make sure y'all hit the like button. But if you notice, let's go back maybe 3-4 years, right? My bad, y'all. But let me say this again. The message 3 or 4 years ago that black men were spewing to other black men, we didn't consider that shit entertainment. We didn't. This entertainment stuff with manosphere rhetoric or trying to help men, that shit was never considered entertainment. Until now. Until I'm going to say maybe since the pandemic. You didn't hear guys in the space talking about some, oh, this is entertainment. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. What's up, Just Me? But you didn't hear guys saying, oh, this is entertainment. Oh, we're here to watch and enjoy ourselves. You know, I'm hearing guys say this type of shit now. And I'm not speaking on the content creators. I'm speaking on the men who claim to support the message. Shout out to Alonzo Hall. Salute. But you didn't hear the viewers saying this is entertainment. Oh, I'm just here for the bullshit. That was never cool. That was never said up until a couple of years ago. And this shit always bothered me because I'm like, wait a minute. This shit is turning into something else. And when I saw this, I began to speak on it immediately. And anybody who's been supporting me and supporting Sheep Stay Sleep TV, y'all know this. I called it out immediately. And I suggested to the content creators to call that shit out and to fix it. But they didn't, of course, because they were profiting monetarily off of it. So what began to happen over time is you had men in the space who begin to feed the people who were donating. It was no longer about the mission. It was no longer about holding the line. It was no longer about that. It was no longer about the upliftment and the encouragement of Black men. It was no longer about that. It was about catering and tending to what Black men want to hear, not what they need to hear. See, originally, the space was created to speak life into men, to tell men what they need to hear. See, y'all follow me. Because, see, when you start tending to a person's wants and desires, and you start giving it to them more, they become addicted to it. This is when it becomes a fetish. See, I'm going to give y'all an example. If I was in here right now going in on Black women, going in, which I have, I don't put my old videos on private. So y'all can go and find them. You see? But if I was in here right now doing what I used to do, I have hundreds of people in here. Hundreds of Black men in particular. What's good, Partly Cloudy? I would have hundreds of Black men in here in particular. Because Black men and them listening and becoming addicted to listening to Black women being stepped on has become a fetish. This is why these guys want to hear about the daggle all day. This is why. This is why all they want to hear about is relationship shit. When you men are not even trying to develop a healthy relationship with yourself, but you out here on the YouTube streets all day telling women how to develop a healthy relationship with a man. But you don't have a healthy relationship with yourself as a man. So you see where we going wrong at? But these guys are paying to get their rocks off. What is getting their rocks off? Listening to, oh, she's a strag. She's a this. She's a that. This is why Black women will never be this. This is why Black women will never become this. black women are this, black women are that. This is why black women will never do this. This is why black women will never do that. Black women has never done this. Black women has never done that. You have black men who are addicted to hearing this shit. They just haven't heard enough. They have to hear it more and more and more and more and more and more and more. It's a fetish. It's a fetish. And they're paying the content creators to continue to display that content for them to display their fetish. What is their fetish? Their fetish is what they will call voyeurism. They're voyeurs. That is what this couple is on the thumbnail. They're voyeurs. They're addicted to watching people go through traumatic shit. It stimulates them. These men are being stimulated when they hear dudes going on black women. They're being stimulated. You see? Just like that Cash App keep getting hit. So that stimulates the content creator to continue to display what these people want. When, as us being content creators, should explain to them that this is some low-level shit and that we can't stay here and that I'm not going to stay here as a content creator because I'm not going to poison my audience. Because this black gender war shit has become a fetish. It is a form of cyber porn. It has become a form of cyber porn where you have guys and gals, because the women get off on it too. The women get off on calling you dusty and broke. They're getting off on this shit. There's women in the chat room who love it, who go from sector to sector to hear black women curse black men out every day. Tell them how they ain't shit. Tell them how they deadbeat dads. And they're behind the screen getting off. They're behind the screen getting off while they're watching this stuff. And they hitting the Cash App. They hitting the super chat. Yeah, girl, go in on these dusty niggas. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. This is a fetish. This shit is turning people on now. It's a turn on. It's like, oh my God, I can't wait till such and such come on because I know she gonna go in on that nigga. I know she gonna tell him how he a piece of shit and how he need to die. That's what I'm talking about. Do y'all see exactly what I'm talking about? And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat room. But is this not what's going on? This level of sickness? You got people getting off on this shit. Talking about it 12, 24, 48, 72 hours at a time. Fetishizing dysfunction. It's something about that. It's something about that piece of shit nigga that I like. This is what you hear. Yeah, she ain't shit. Yeah, she a baby mama. Yeah, she don't do nothing, but I'll still hit it though. This is what we hear. The black gender war has become a fetish. And the people who love to watch it is one of the main components of why it keeps going. Because they're the ones who watch the community tabs. They're the ones who watch the notifications in the feeds to see when they're going, when they're coming on. That's just like, guess what, everybody? And I know y'all probably know the women that's listening. Some of y'all, not all of y'all. I'm not going to charge y'all up with that. But Love and Hip Hop is coming back tonight. Love and Hip Hop is coming back tonight. So I know a lot of y'all women got y'all shit saved, DVRs saved and all of that. Because y'all want to see the dysfunction. Y'all want to see and hear who fucking who fucking who man, who went and got a BBL, who caught an STD from who might go to jail, who got their kids taken from them. This is the shit that y'all pay to see every day. Y'all wake up and watch this shit every day. Every day. Every day. Y'all get up and pay to watch black people tear each other down every day. Y'all do it. Black people. The motherfuckers right in the chat room. I wonder what's gonna happen next. I wonder what she gonna expose on the next show. Voyeurism. Let's get the definition of voyeurism. Because y'all, black people love to say somebody making shit up when they don't even do no research, but they just love to say, oh, that ain't true. So let's get the definition of what it is to be a voyeur. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all hit the like button and share the show. Hit the like button and share the show. A voyeur is a person who gains sexual pleasure from watching others when they are naked or engaged in sexual activity. Right? Here's the second definition. A person who enjoys seeing the pain or distress of others. You see? Let's read that again. A person who enjoys seeing the pain or distress of others. So that's not what we look at every day? Huh? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. That's not what most of y'all go in Super Chat and Cash App to see every goddamn day? Y'all not paying to go and see what strag he talking about today. What Dusty is she displaying today? What Dusty is getting exposed today? This is not what y'all paying to see. The black gender war, right? That's what y'all call it. That's what y'all call it. The black gender war. Man, Sheep, you need to talk about this American Daggle. This is what you niggas pay for. This is what you niggas pay for because you're a voyeur. You enjoy seeing people in pain and under a level of distress. It turns you on. It turns you on. It turns you on. It does. And it turned black women on too. It turn them on. It make them feel, it makes them feel free to tell a black man how he ain't shit. It make them feel free. You black men be behind the scenes jacking off, telling these women how they ain't shit and how they on welfare and all that. And then when they get mad and start screaming and arguing, you behind there getting off. Yeah, yeah. That's you niggas. Oh, look at the daggle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, she's upset. Oh God. Yeah. Oh. That's you niggas. Sick weirdos. Oh my God. She heard what I said. Oh, she took it serious. Oh God. This is a fetish for y'all. This is not a war. What war? What war? It's a fetish for y'all, for both of y'all, on both sides. The people who engaging in it and the people who watching it. See? See? People have become comfortable in their dysfunction. And when you speak on it, it's like, nigga, who are you? Why you worried about it? Right? Because people are comfortable in this shit. Comfortable. And do you wonder why relationships doesn't work? You wonder why marriages are falling apart. Because you're not doing the work, the real work. How long you think you and that person gonna stay married when y'all look at each other as a fetish? How long y'all think that's gonna last? See, but we don't talk about that part that's fucking up relationships. We love to avoid the dysfunction. We just like to talk about what's wrong, but we're not talking about what we're doing wrong. How we are thinking is wrong. See, we're not focused on the important shit. This is why we continue to perpetuate and have been perpetuating the gender war for the past how many goddamn years in the space? 1 minute we won the gender war. The next minute the gender war has been reignited. The next minute we won again. The next minute the women have won. Then the next minute the women took over the space. Then the next minute the women could never take over the space. Then the next minute, come on. This is no fucking war. Y'all are turned on by this shit. Y'all just like talking shit to each other. That's what it is. Because that's what niggas do. Unhealed black people. That's what niggas do. Niggas love to sit around and talk shit to each other. And that's what the gender war is. Black men and black women sitting around talking down to each other. That's it. Trying to see who could say the fucked up shit the best. I'm going to see who could make who cry first. I'm going to see who could disrespect who mama the worst. This is the black gender war. I'm going to tell you how your great-great-grandmama was on welfare and how your great-great-great-great-grandmama wasn't shit. That's why you ain't shit. That's the black gender war. And then you got a bunch of unhealed voyeurs who just love it. Like, oh my God, look how they're talking to each other. Wow, I love this. $10. Oh, he's gonna respond. I'm gonna watch that. Oh, I like him too. $10. Keep doing your thing. This is what they do. Keep doing your thing when he's literally over there trashing somebody. Keep doing your thing. That's a voyeur. That's a voyeur. When they think content creators who perpetuate the gender war is them doing their thing. Keep doing your thing. I know. Keep turning me on. That's what that means. Keep turning me on. Keep showing me how dysfunctional we are. It get my nipples hard. Keep turning me on. Keep doing your thing. Here's $20. Not keep teaching the people. Not keep this message going because it's helping me. It's keep doing your thing. Because we know there's no message in that. There's no message in the gender war. The only message in the gender war is SBE. And we talked about SBE on Friday. SBE is part of BDSM. Shaming and blaming is part of BDSM. So we already know that SBE is a fetish. That's why these niggas can't stop SBEing. Because that's a fetish. That's part of BDSM. See, we talked about that. But see, now we got to talk about the people who love to watch it every day. See, that's a whole nother side of the game. Because that is what turned the content creators into entertainers. That is what turned these Black Manosphere content creators into goofies. Goofies, trying their best to make you giggle. See, it wasn't about that. It wasn't even built on that. But now it's entertainment. The Black love industry and all that dumb shit. The Black love industry ain't nothing but love and hip hop. The entertainment industry. Reality TV, that bullshit. Which is what? A fetish for Black people. Because Black people love to do what? Tune in to our dysfunction. I know y'all gonna be tuned in tonight on Monday, every Monday. I know. It's a fetish for you. You get off on it. You love watching it. You love watching a crazy love story, right? And y'all are so caught up in the fantasy of what y'all are seeing, y'all don't even care about the people who's really affected behind what they're doing. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button and hit the share button. Let me get over here to the chat room real quick. What's up, Just Jay? Good to see you, Cyber Boo. What's up, Zahara? Good to see you. Larry Vaughn in the building. Salute, my brother. Hey, what's up, Shaw? Good to see you, love. I appreciate it. Shout out to my family, Hills In. Salute, family. Boot camp in the building. What's good, H. Burns? Hey, M. Mills. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Shout out to everybody. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Hit the like button and share the show. But see, y'all got to understand that's what turned these black male content creators rogue. And they dropped the ball. They stopped holding the line because they start tending to the audience. You see? See, this is why I say we got to heal before we build. Because the men in the manosphere was not supposed to ever be seen as entertainers. Never. But once again, due to the gender war and the monies and the numbers, the participation through the chat room is what made these guys say, man, fuck black men. I'ma just entertain these people. I'ma give these people what they want. I'ma give them celebrity junk. I'ma poison black people. See, because when you succumb to your fetishes or when you begin to fetishize stuff, that shit become poisonous. Because like they say, too much of anything is not good. Because when you get into fetishes, you get into addiction. You get into codependency. See, y'all became codependent on seeing this shit. Y'all have to see it. It's like mouthwash. You have to use it when you're after brushing your teeth. It's part of brushing your teeth. So part of your everyday regimen is getting your dose of niggerdom every day. You got to go get your dose. It's part of your daily routine. And if it's not readily available, you're going to go find it. You're going to be like, hold on, did such and such not live? Oh, such and such not live? Oh, what's going on? Yo, let me hit some people up, see what's going on, because such and such ain't live. I know he was going to talk about such and such. I know she was going to respond to him. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but this is not what's going on. See, all of us being adults, right? We want to talk about these kids. We want to talk about these kids. OG Sonny Blanco, salute. We want to talk about these kids, right? Oh, these kids, they killing each other. They hate each other. I don't know why. Nigga, why you hate me? I don't know you. I'm a content creator like you. Why you hate me? See, when you turn that same shit on the grown-ups, now the grown-ups want to act like children. See, you wonder why these kids hate each other, right? Maybe because they mamas and they fathers hate each other. How about that? How about that? How about our sons are mortal enemies because growing up, me and you was mortal enemies. And we from the same hood. And our baby mamas is from the same projects. And our baby mamas done fought and beat each other up. The fuck are we talking about? Y'all wondering why this shit is going on. Y'all love this shit. Y'all bask in it every day. Y'all love this shit. Y'all love the dysfunction. Y'all love the mental illness that is displayed every day. Y'all pay to see it. It gets you off. You love it. You're a voyeur. That's what you are. You're a voyeur. You love to see black men and black women in pain. You love to see black men and black women destroy each other. That's a turn on for you. You're a voyeur. You love to hear about black women getting choked and slapped around and beat up. You love to hear that, right, nigga? You love to hear that. So you could throw it back in her face. You love it. You love telling her that too. Just like she loved telling you how you a piece of shit dad and how she loves that too. She loves to tell you how you ain't shit, just like you love to tell her how she ain't shit. And then you got other black people who love to watch it. Like, yeah, tell them. Because if that was me, I would have told him this. So that's why you go back and you watch it again. Like, oh, I got to see what she said, girl. I got to see what she told him. It's a fetish. It's become a fetish for us. For all of us. Even the ones who are not talking or getting on the panels and participating, you love it because you're always in the chat room. You love watching it. You love it. Love it. You love it. You're a voyeur. That's one of your fetishes. Voyeurism. You love to watch. You love to watch. You love to just sit back and it just turns you on for you to just sit back and just watch things unfold. Watch people get done dirty and dragged through the mud. And oh, you love it. Because long as it's not you, you ain't in it. It ain't about you, right? This is what voyeurs say. This is why you see the picture up here. You see the picture? See the thumbnail? See, they looking from across the building. This is from an actual movie called Voyeurs. And look how they're looking. Look at their body language. Look how stuck their face. They're in awe. They're in amazement. This is how y'all be in the chat room. This is how y'all be in the chat room. That's how y'all be. Oh, he said that to her? Oh my God. Oh, I'm watching this whole show. I want to see how this shit gonna unfold. You're a voyeur. You're a voyeur. You are. You're a voyeur. And this is one of the top key components of the gender war and why the gender war continues to perpetuate itself. It is because there's an audience, there's a market for this. And once something becomes sexual for Black people, right? They're going to constantly patronize that thing. True or false? Why do you think they sell sex with everything to Black people? They sell sex with furniture. They sell sex with clothes. They sell sex with food. They sell sex with drugs. They sell sex with automobiles. Because they know that Black people love sex. Because sex is part of what? Survival. And they know at the end of the day, they might not get rich. They might not ever be as successful as they want to, but they sure gonna have sex. They're gonna have sex. That's gonna happen. Rich, poor, indifferent. Job, no job, hustling, selling plates out your house, whatever you're doing, they're gonna make sure and they're gonna make room to have sex. This is what they know about Black folk. You see? This is why on reality TV, what do they sell you to get you attracted to watch the shit? Sex. For the men and for the women, they sell y'all sex. Fetish. They get you to fetishize the artists so then you can watch the goddamn show. And then they call it reality TV. So they have these people that you already look up to and fetishize. And then they show them doing everyday nigga shit that you do. So this is what keep you locked into the TV. Just like this is what keep you locked into your computer screen when you watch the Black gender war. It's the same thing. I told y'all this. What did I tell y'all? I showed and proved it with Kevin Samuels. This shit is connected to the industry because Black men didn't protect the sanctity of it. We got caught up in our carnality. We got caught up in getting money and pussy. See? And Mills says, I try to stay away from these negative platforms. As you should, in Mills. Miss Angie says, I'm always the one saying to intervene some mess, but keep getting told to stay out of it. I don't get it. They rather stand there and watch. Of course. Of course. Voyeurs. Voyeurs. Black people had to learn and get comfortable from decades ago to watch us get done dirty. What do you think was going on in slavery? We had to get used to watching each other get abused, get beat, raped, killed. This is why we can watch it today. We can still watch it today. We can still tune in to a lynching today. Now we'll tune into it. We'll willingly watch it. We'll literally watch a black man get hung in the media. We'll watch it. We'll watch it. Because it's programmed in us to want to see it. This is why I say we got to heal before we build. It's programmed in us to want to see each other die, to see each other fail. It's a fetish. I would love to see that nigga get his brains blown out. You know that turns certain black people on to watch other people get their brains blew out? It's a turn on to watch you die, black man. It's a turn on to watch you struggle, black woman. It's a turn on. Right? Because y'all pay for it every day. Hit the motherfucking Cash App. You pay to watch destruction every day. And you talk about the destruction of your community. You watch it every day. You're a willing participant. You watch it. You pay. And when you pay, you're telling them, hey, good job. Continue. That's what you're doing. That's just like the Marvel movies. Everyone loves the Marvel movie. So guess what? They continue to make more. Because just the brand and the name alone creates an attraction, a movement behind it. Soon as they see a Marvel movie, it's like, oh, here's another one. Got to see that. Got to get that one under my belt. Y'all don't see that now? You got Love and Hip Hop New York, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop Miami. Y'all don't see that? Remember, it used to just be one, and everybody came from different places. Why you think they're giving you more doses of it? Because they know it's a fetish. You love to see it. I'm going to give you more. I'm going to show you black men how the Miami daggles act. So you could talk about them. I'm going to show you how Trina and them act. I'm gonna show y'all black women how them dread niggas with them goals in their mouth ain't shit either. Y'all don't get it yet? Y'all still lost? Y'all still confused? Yeah, you still sleep. That's what it is. You're blinded by your fetish. You don't even know you're sleeping. You don't even know you're getting rocked to sleep. You don't even know. So every time you perpetuate the gender war, that's what you're doing. You're just showing everyone how much you love dusty, dirty, broke niggas. That's all you're doing. A broke nigga stays on my mind. A broke nigga stays on my mind. That's what y'all need to start singing. Because all y'all talk about is broke niggas. A broke nigga's always on your mind. A dusty foot strag is always on my mind. That's what you niggas need to start singing. Because that's all that's on your mind. It's some dusty foot chick that wear jellies in 2022. That's all that's on your mind. You're turned on by it. That's why you talk about it. See, people only talk about what they want or what they don't have, right? Most black people don't talk about what they're going to actually do or what they've actually done. They only talk about what they want and what they don't have. So what do you hear these women talking about? Broke niggas. Because that's what they want. Because they never had a nigga with no real money and no real business about himself. You see? Why they always talking about the dusty foot jelly wearing chick? Because that's all these niggas had. Because they never had a chick that wore business suits and had some business about herself and could take care of herself. Because niggas only talk about what they want and what they never had. Instead of talking about what we should be doing and where we fucked up at. See, we don't want to talk about that. Because then when you want to talk about that, you hating. You worrying about somebody else. See, then it turns into that. Because, oh, I'm interfering with your fetish. Man, DS1, people gonna do what they want. Don't nobody want to hear all that shit. Man, people gonna do what they want. I know. You don't want to be interfered with. I get it, bro. I get it. You don't want to be interfered with your fetish. You don't want nobody to try to make you or make you think that they're trying to make you feel guilty about your fetish. Because that's your business, right? I know. But see, this is the other side of why the gender war continues. The voyeurs. Man, because this is one of the arguments that was told to me about a year or two ago. And this was said to me behind the scenes. Yo, DS1, yo, the shit you be saying is real, but people gonna continue to watch that shit because people, it's actually entertaining. You know, I like a level of entertainment. You know, if I'm not really entertained, I'm not gonna really watch. This is what I was told by a man. So you can't just get up here and be yourself and stand on what you stand on. You got to be a goofy. You got to placate. And what are you playing to? You're playing to people's fetishes because that's what people want to see. That's what people want to hear. And at the end of the day, what else do you hear these niggas saying now for the past few years? YouTube is a business. YouTube is a business. So is the black man's problems a fucking business? Or have they made a business out of black man's problems? It's called white supremacy. Nigga. White supremacy is solely concerned with what black men are doing, thinking, fucking, eating, drinking, shitting, breathing, blinking, touching, feeling. That's white supremacy. They want to know what that black man is doing at all times. They want to even know if he snore when he sleep. if he twitch when he sleep, if he sleep with his eyes open. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they know if they keep the black man worried about his dick, if they keep a black man bound to his lower nature, his carnality, right? Then guess what we could do? We could stop. We can further disenfranchise him by using negative media portrayal. He will not notice the constant threat of extinction. He will not know that there's poor educational support. He will not understand the importance of agency because he caught up in his fetishes. He caught up in his dick. See? He caught up in his what turns him on, his lower nature. See, this is what they this bigger than what y'all think. Check out the playlist We Are at War. It's bigger than what y'all think, man. They're going to use all of this shit as they always did against us. Shout out to my brother, the Underrated Darkness, in the building. Ty's Crazy-ish. Good to see you, love. And Mill says, when I said to avoid drama, stop playing with people's feelings, the men flipped all the way out. Yes, jellies. Shout out to everybody in the building. See, I want you guys to ask yourself, how are you going to see a future if you're only focused on what's in front of you? And I'm talking to the men right now because the men are the ones that's responsible for foresight. If you are only focused on what's going on right now in front of you, if you're only focused on that, how will you ever see a future for yourself? And when I say focused on it, I'm not just saying thinking about it. I'm saying actually acting on it. You see? And that is where a lot of us get stuck. Well, we stay focused on the small things. We stay focused on the small things. We get locked into the small things. And we forget about the future, which is the overall goal. You see? We're held captive and held bound by our lower nature. And these people have created a business and created institutions and in the whole system surrounded by these types of things. And I'm not sitting here saying, well, don't be carnal at all. No, because I'm carnal. It's part of being a human. All humans have carnality. But do you succumb to it? Is that how you live your entire life? You see? So let's stop allowing them to set us up and to continue to wage war on us in this way. Because that's what they're doing. They're using us against each other. They're using the things that plague us against each other. That's what they're doing. That's what they've always done. They're not doing anything new. just know that. Now we're actually teaching them what to do. That's all. That we're teaching them what to do. Oh, you don't know that? Oh, you don't know this? Well, here's how to do it. Here's how we talk. Here's what we do. Here's where we hang out. And the people who just constantly tune in and give life to the shit is the other key component. That will, the audience is what incentivizes the demand. That's going to make somebody come and meet that demand. Well, how can it not be a person out here talking about that when that's what people want to hear? You see? So now we have to start asking ourselves, well, why as a group of people do we demand to see and to hear this type of shit? And then we'll find out, like, damn, it's because we haven't healed. We haven't even attempted to. We haven't even admitted to ourselves the things that we even need to admit to ourselves to start the process. And we think by SBEing that's somehow a way to diagnose the problem when it actually isn't. It's actually a coping mechanism. It's actually a coping mechanism. And people become addicted to coping mechanisms. And you know what's a coping mechanism for a person that's always stressed? A lot of times, arguing. Because during the argument, they're getting off the energy that they want to release. And this is what we see going on every day when we tune into this gender war. A bunch of broken men and black women, broken black men, broken black women. Just expressing to each other how broken they are and how hurt they feel by being broken. That's what it is. And guess what black people have done? We found that as a form of therapy. We found that cursing each other out is actually therapeutic. And I know all too well about that, about cursing a person out and finding therapy in it. And I'm here to tell you that that shit is wrong. That shit is wrong. It's not therapeutic, man. It's not therapeutic at all. It's a bullshit justification when you could have went about it another way. So we got to stop being addicted to the wrong way, to the dysfunctional way. We got to stop being so quick to say fuck you and I don't care and I don't give a fuck. Got to stop being so quick to say that, man. And we got to understand why we're so quick to say it. We're so quick to say it because black people are broken, man. And we cannot continue to let these people profit off of this, profit off our emptiness, profit off of us being lost niggas as black men. Because that's what's going on. And you getting ready to see a nigga celebration tonight at 9 p.m. on Love and Hip Hop. You getting ready to see a nigga celebration. You getting ready to see the same shit that you watch here on YouTube every day, the Black Gender War. And how much them people enjoy to partake in it. Because it pays. But guess what also it does? It slays. Because look at what the Black Gender War did to Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace to him. But look what it's done to him. Look at what it's done to David Carroll. Got to pay attention, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. Shout out to Astral Atmosphere. I appreciate you. Appreciate the donation. Much love. Shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Shout out to all the visionaries. If you enjoyed today's show, the super chat is open. Also, the Cash App is going across the screen. The Cash App is going across the screen. Hey, what's up, Ravine? Good to see you. Is it Ravine or Raven? It's Raven. Yeah, I was reading it wrong. Raven. What's up, Raven? She says, dang. They still have that show on. Why can't they cancel the trash? And make too much money, Raven. Reality TV is what brought VH1 back into the goddamn black. They was in the red for years until they put black dysfunction, black reality television on VH1. It started with Flavor Flav. That's right, Zahara. I appreciate you, my brother Larry Vaughn. Shout out to you, Miss Angie. I appreciate your support. I appreciate everybody in the building. Thanks for coming through. Hit the like button, share the show. If you donated to today's show, I appreciate it. Whether you hit the Cash App, whether you hit the Super Chat, much love. I appreciate all the love and the support. Most importantly, I appreciate y'all being here. So hit the like button, share the show, get the show out. Hit the like button and share the show. Shout out to everybody once again. She said, yes, it's Raven. You said it right the second time. Yeah, those shows are cancerous to our people. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it always has been and it always will be. So I appreciate y'all once again. DS1 Raw, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, we got to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build. Because we are our own agency. Black people, we are our own agency. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.